Hello, hello, hello. What's up? It's your boy DJ11 back at it again. And I do believe this is the very first time I have ever gone on solo. And look at that. I have no echo for like the second time ever, and there's nobody here to even witness it. I can't even believe it. What's up, my man Dragon? I just saw you hit the chat. How you doing? How you doing? Hope Santa was good to you. Wanted to come on and got some new Game of Thrones swag and some cool shit. So figured we'd come on here and do another taste test because, as you can see, got a few new delicacies back there in the back. And I got to be honest, if I hope the rest of them are not like the one I tried because, it was like drinking gasoline. I was like, how are you going to pay $80 for something that tastes like gasoline? That just ain't even right. But I think the rest will get better. They actually said the one I tried was actually the Greyjoy one, and it actually only got like a, what is it? It actually got a 3.5 out of 5. But whew, I got to tell you. But for anybody that has not seen it or know, they have a new line of whiskeys coming out. And this cat got together and he tried to go through like England and Ireland and Scotland and find all these distilleries that kind of best matched up with the whiskeys. Like there's a Tully brand, and the Tully one, their old distillery used to actually run on a water wheel, be run by a water wheel. So they did stuff like that. You know, they got the Stark one, the Stark whiskey. They went to like the northernmost part of Ireland and got their distillery to run it. So it's pretty cool. Just like I said, just a new little line they're doing. So decided we'd come in and check it out. What's up, Jake? Good to see you out there. I'm doing absolutely fantastic, my man. How are you? How was Santa? How was your Christmas? Hope you and yours are having a very happy holidays. But yeah, I don't know. I might take another sip on here just so you can see the facial expression. But dude, that's like a once a year sipping on that Greyjoy one. It was gnarly. I'm not gonna lie. But I have another one. I have is the Lannister one, and that actually got like a 4 or a 4.5 out of 5. What did that? Let's see. I actually have it up here. That one actually got a 4 out of 5. So I'm a little more excited to taste that. Hopefully it'll have a little better taste. It said like the Greyjoy one was like standing on an old diesel vessel with the salt sea in your face, and it was pretty punishing. It's bitter. I mean, I know whiskey's whiskey. It's all a little bitter, but god dang. Please, please, please let the rest be better than what I just drank, because it's just like $100 a bottle, man. And it's almost sold out everywhere. It's like, it's so hard to find. But we found this like little tiny spot. They just opened a liquor store around here, and it's like a little family spot. And they're like, oh, we have connections. And so they have a case of this stuff. So they have all of it except for the Wall one and the Tyrell one, which is, I think, going to be the best one. It's also far and away the most expensive. It's going for like up to $250 on the web. So yeah, gonna be a minute. Gonna have to win another poker tournament before I try that one. But definitely trying to get all these other ones before they sell out, just because, I mean, it's what I do. I collect Game of Thrones bottles, so how are they gonna come out with a whole crew of whiskeys that I don't have? I mean, just got to be added to the collection. Just got to do it. But yeah, they have House Tully, House Stark, House Targaryen, House Baratheon. What's up? Shout out to my man Johnny Indie Boots. They got the Night's Watch, which is one that's super hard to find. They have House Greyjoy, which is the one I tasted. House Tyrell, which is, that's the big expensive bad daddy. And House Lannister, which is another fairly expensive one, but it's got a lot of high ratings. So I'm excited to taste that. That's going to be the one I'm tasting. But before we do that, I actually got another bottle, and I figured, why not check that one out? What's up, Bran, the Bearded Builder? How you doing? Welcome to the chat. I just got some new Game of Thrones flavors, so I tasted one last night, and it just didn't feel right. It's like, you know what? Why not get on here and share it with the community? I know a lot of people out there, they don't even sell like Game of Thrones liquors in their state, much less their, immediate areas. So let me come on and be the taste buds for you and those and them. And whoo, I don't know. I'm not exactly a Scotch drinker. Everybody knows I'm a private stock Captain Morgan's guy, but we're going to get it in anyway. But like I said, this is the first one I got. And I mean, the thing, like, you know, for a collector like me, obviously a collector of the alcoholic bottles, this shit's pretty cool. You know, it comes in the freaking outer tubes, got the big Kraken on the front, and all eight houses are different flavors and made by different distilleries. So, I mean, they are all different. But yeah, this is pretty sick. Game of Thrones limited edition, House Greyjoy, We Do Not Sow, single malt Scotch from the Game of Thrones collection. And this is a Talisker. I don't know anything about the different scotches or whiskey, but this is a Talisker for anybody that knows about that. And it's a select reserve single malt Scotch whiskey, and it is not for the weak of heart. Not for the faint of heart is what I'm saying. This shit is bitter. It was like sucking gasoline. My God. So yeah, we're going to hope that the Lannister one's a little bit better. But yeah. Yeah, I'll get into all this when I might actually taste this one again. We'll give it I put it in some eggnog and it made it a little more bearable, so we might have to do that again. But let me just jump up for 1 second. Give me 1 sec. Bada boom, bada bing. My beautiful baby sister also got me a new bottle that I didn't know about. And it is Game of Thrones White Walker by Johnny Walker. Get the fuck out. Are you kidding me? A White Walker fucking whiskey. I mean, it's so sick. And the cool kind of one of the little cool gimmicky thing, dude, you know me, I'm just a Game of Thrones nerd and I love all this shit, so I get down on it. But one of the cool things about this bottle is, you know, it's all frosty and the way it's all drawn out or, you know, made out, mapped out, it's all frosty. You put it in the freezer and both sides look like this until you put it in the freezer. The other side all of a sudden magically has writing on it. See if I can do this. Is that the right way? That's right, baby. Winter is here. It just looks like this when you put it in the freezer. You don't see anything. But then when it gets nice and frosty and frozen, that all of a sudden magically appears, which how the hell did they do that? I don't know, but I'm excited to taste it. It's Johnny Walker, so it's got to be a little tastier than the other one, right? I'm guessing, I think. I don't know. But we're about to find out. Oh, what's up? We got some more people in the chat. Thanks for coming through. We got Polar Plays out there. Brand the Bearded Builder, Jake Cruz, my man JD. Thanks for stopping in. Sly the Tank Benjamin. What's up? What's up? Welcome. Happy holidays, everybody. Hope Santa was good to you and yours. That's what it is. It's all about. So I'm going to have to, I didn't really want to crack this bottle because, I mean, I just think the bottle looks dope. And for like a Game of Thrones bottle collector, it's like I kind of want it looking cool. How the fuck do you not, you know, how do you have it not taste it? That don't make sense. So we're about to crack it and get into it. And it is like icy cold, like chill ice, frozen. So for any authority figures out there looking right now, this is just water in here. This is just all for effect, you know, just water. So it's all good. Legal beagle. Oh, shit. I just cracked the whole thing. See, that's why I wasn't going to break into the bottle because all of a sudden the bottle goes boom. But that's all right. Like I said, we're going to get another one for the actual collection. So we'll just get into this one. My God, I had to have a knife to cut the other things out. I might have to have one for this too. I haven't even started drinking. But it is Seattle, so you already know what's up. Hey, yeah. We're fighting. We're fighting, but we're going to win this battle. I promise you. I guarantee it. We are going to win this battle. Look at that. I almost put this thing back on. It's like trying not to damage it even more, but yet wanting to get in. This is just spinning. It's spinning and spinning. I might have to grab a bottle opener. Cheap plastic. I know, right? But I mean, come on. How cool does that look? Sick White Walker by Johnny Walker. It's got to be tasty. Got to be. What we got going on? Dude, 2 days. K was down. K. Do not know. Hanging out. Glad it's not me drinking. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll take all the pain and the punishment for everybody. And I got to tell you, when it comes to drinking whiskey, there can be a little bit of pain and punishment. It is bitter. I mean, it is, yeah, like I said, not for the faint of heart, not for the weak. Boom, I think we got it. Bam, baby, we're in there. And I kind of, salvage that a little bit. You tell a little crack, but not too bad, not too bad. So yeah, they said this one you're supposed to just drink it icy cold. I'm not even going to put anything in it yet. God dang, that bottle is so cold it like hurts to hold, which I'm going to guess is a good thing when it comes to this. But yeah, nice color, clear, smells good. I'm not going to lie, I'm a little nervous after drinking that other one straight. It was like, whoa, what's this one going to do to me? But cheers and happy holidays, everybody. Once again, for all authority types, it's just water, with added food coloring in there for effect. All right, here we go. Oh, it's cold. Oh, that is way better. All right, everybody, we got the giant tamer over here playing Mario Kart, and she was dying to taste this too. So give me 1 second. We're going to get another opinion, but thumbs up for this one. Oh, you going to come over here? Oh, she's going to make it so I don't even have to leave the camera. And she also, wow. Yeah, that's whiskey. That is whiskey. There's no, no, it's not. It's water. It's just water. But, oh, wow. That's something. It smells better. It smells better. It tastes better. It's way better. It's great. JD, my man, says, I have to drink whiskey by myself because if not, whiskey gets me into trouble. Oh, see, that's me with tequila. I can't even smell that shit. It's like, I don't know. I'm going to get down with that.
It's better.
But, it's night and day better. It's much better. The other stuff's gasoline.
Oh, and tobacco.
Yeah, it's gnarly. But, yeah. Thumbs up to the White Walker, Johnny Walker. I mean, it's Johnny Walker, so kind of right out of the gate, you just know it's going to be better. I mean, obviously, I'm not a big whiskey drinker, so we're going to be adding Coke to this pretty quick. But, yeah, that's not too shabby. Woo! Yeah, like, I'm not a huge drinker. Like, I like collecting all the bottles, and I did drink all those bottles. But, yeah, I'm definitely a smoker, not a drinker. This is, it'll warm me right up in the wintertime, I'll tell you what. Put some hair on your chest. Hey, yeah. What's up? What did everybody else get out there while we're tasting and doing this? What did everybody else get out there from Santa? Any, what kind of Game of Thrones swag or just regular stuff? What'd you guys get? I got before we get in this, I don't know. I got a Game of Thrones day-by-day calendar. Of course, I had to wait and hold out because I knew I'd get in trouble if I bought it for myself. But got the Fire and Blood book now. We got what? You already know, an autograph signature from 1/1. So now we got an autograph signature from 1/1 and the Knights King. So that's how we're getting down with that. And yeah, then basically the 3 whiskeys. And oh, I got this Valamagorlis. I got a Faceless Man coin and a little pin back there, little lapel pin, Hand of the King. But yeah, obviously the big ones were the whiskeys, and of course the book. Been dying to freaking not go get that myself and just start reading. Everybody's got such a big jump on me. Anybody out there reading Fire and Blood? What do you think about it? I've actually heard mixed reviews. So I mean, I'm a Game of Thrones nerd and love everything Targaryens except for the beer. So you already know I'm going to be flipping out on it. But what do you guys think about it? Anybody out there reading Fire and Blood already, or are you guys still waiting on it? No opinions yet? Not quite far enough into it? Haven't started? What's word on that? Any other Game of Thrones swag out there? You guys got anything up in the arms? I'm going to put this back in the freezer because, oh, that is thumbs up though, man. Especially compared to the Greyjoy. The White Walker is not shabby. Not too shabby. Gotta get my little Coke backer here because, like I said, I am not a whiskey drinker and I need some help. Need a little backup. Need a little backup. That's just what it is. Oh, yeah. God, look at that. I just saw myself pop back on the screen on here. Also, one of my favorite things, my new hoodie. Born to Rule the Seven Kingdoms. That's what it is. Get some. Yeah, I got a couple new Game of Thrones shirts, so those are pretty tight as well. So, yeah, man, my folks went all G.O.T out on me, man. My people take care of me. It was awesome. Had an amazing Christmas. And to that, if anybody hasn't seen the tree, just in the Christmas spirit, we're going to give one little quick view of the tree. Because, you know, I'm just a big kid, and that's how I get down. But, yeah, that's my tree right there. Got lucky enough to have the vaulted ceilings. So we get the full 12 feet. Just doing it right. Because, you know, that's what we do. Bada boom, bada bing. Actually chopped it down to about 10.5, but it's all good. Got to get the star up there. You know what it is. So, yeah, I hope everybody out there had an absolutely amazing Christmas. Hope Santa took care of you, visited. Hope you, if nothing else, got to hang out with some friends and family, have some good food, and just hang out and do it the right way, because truly that's what it's all about. Being with friends and family, eating, having fun, being warm, remembering what the real shit's about. But the fake shit, woo, is this. Not really fake, but the secondary, we'll call it, is this, and it is real. All right, I'm not going to dilute it. I'm just going to drink it and chase it. But God dang it. Ready to get on the Lannister. I'm a little more excited to taste the Lannister one now, praying that it's nothing like the Greyjoy, because, hey-yo. Parallel show. Let's see, what do you guys got going on in the chat? JD says he likes Fire and Blood. It was great. He's already read it. Of course, the Dragon's already read the whole thing. Get some. Got Bran the Bearded Builder, who's 3 chapters in. That's nice. Nice. Definitely glad you turned me on here. Take it down slow. There's theories to be made. Nice. Definitely going to be getting all kinds of new theories with all this new information. They say, I mean, I haven't read it, but they say it's, you know, just a regurgitation of like a bunch of stuff that's already been out there, which I've pretty much seen and read and listened to all of it. But there's got to be a whole bunch of new stuff. I know JD was already telling me about some stuff in there. So, yeah, I'm excited for all the little new details and see what kind of crazy theories we can come up with. Oh, show. Bunch of video. Yeah, I saw Don Willie was up today. I haven't had a chance to see his video, but looking forward to that. Anybody who hasn't seen that, definitely check that out. Got my man at Don of Ice and Fire putting out the sick theory videos. Always appreciate it. Shout out to my man, Don Willie. Let's see what else we got going on. Parallel shown. Where you get the messages these days? Where you get the messages? Me? That's a good question. I guess not on here. You can leave it on YouTube, or you can email me. I guess my email is pokerdj@gmail.com. Oh, it's pokerdj20 to be exact. POKERDJ20@gmail.com. Anybody who wants to email me, go ahead and get down. Let me know what's up. Basically half the reign, the dragons of extra story. Those extra stories are where it will be at. Absolutely. Dude, anytime you put dragons in the story, you know that's going to be the best part. I mean, I don't even get it. Come on, Targaryens all the way. Loves Bobby B, but he ain't have shit on Aegon. Get it. You got to have a dragon. All right, I'm going to try to get this down and try another one. Making messes, but that's way smoother that way. Matter of fact, we're just going to do it. I think. Put the little dilution in there. We didn't put much. Just get it in. So what's up? Just JD and Bran. Yep, definitely still on Hangouts. You can hit me on there. I don't check it nearly enough, but you know, I'll get in there once a week, twice a week, and definitely check out. I don't know why, but I'm just never check my Hangouts page. It's weird. I even have it on my phone and I never check it. It's like Facebook. It's like I go on there for like this special little private DJ group, and that's it. It's like I don't know. Me and the media thing, I don't have Instagram. I don't do Snapchat. It's weird. But yeah, definitely hit me up on Hangouts for sure. definitely get on there. I'll start checking it out a little more often. It's the start of the year, so this is one of the slower times of year for me. So I will definitely, the end of the year, obviously, but getting ready to come into the first part of the year is always the slowest for me. So I'll have a little more time to come on here and play around, be coming on live and putting up a few more theory videos and getting the crew back on here and just going bananas over one thing or another because it's just what we do. Oh, what's up? How'd everybody do on their fantasy football teams? I got blown out. I was 1-4. Then I won 8 in a row, and I was in first place. And then I lost the first game in the playoffs and was out and didn't win nothing. It was a sad, sad time. My entire team got injured. Like my entire team, just all of them got hurt. I was like, are you kidding me? Not a good look. Hard to win when everybody goes on injured reserve in the freaking first quarter. It was not a happy time for me. Oh, JD took 5th and 6th. Yeah, in my own personal league that I've been putting on for 20 years, I took 8th out of 10. So, yeah, I was 3rd to last in that one. No bueno. Got my butt kicked in there. But the other one, I really thought I was going to come back and win it all. I said I'm winning out. I won 8 in a row. I was like, oh, yeah, nobody can stop me. And literally the last couple of games, everybody got hurt. Like, I had no one left. I had my quarterback who was Joff, who was terrible. I mean, yeah, it got ugly quick. What can you do? What can you do? What's up? Anybody else on there on the Fire and Blood? Got any opinions? How far into it? Blowing your mind? Is it a little boring? Is it what you expected pretty much? 60% on real bets on the air. There you go, Jake Cruz. Nice. You're from Vegas, right? That'd have been tight if we could have hooked up. Maybe next year. I go for the World Series of Poker every year, so I will be back. And my sister's talking about maybe going back in February, so we might be down there again. Love the Saints to beat them. Just got a feeling they're not going to be stopped. I don't know, man. I don't hate, but I have no love whatsoever for the Chargers. But for some reason, I think the Chargers are going to win it all. They just, even when their top guys get hurt, they just keep winning. I think this might be Rivers' year. I think the Chargers are going to do it. And I hate to say it because I got zero love for them, but definitely. Yeah, absolutely, Jake. Next time we get down to Vegas, we can definitely have to hook up, have a drink, man. That'd be great. I always stay at the Rio. That's where the World Series is. We're always right there. Same place we streamed from. Everybody that stopped by and saw our Westworld, that was 2 weeks late, but that was a lot of fun. I got shit house that night. I was a drinker that night. I think about 2/3 of a bottle of Captain went down. A little too smooth. What's up, Jake? You going to be a Raider fan when they move into Vegas? It's going to be the new shtick. Yeah, man, I got a lot more love for Breeze than I do for Rivers. So I'd love for Breeze to win it. I just don't know if he's gonna, honestly. I'd love to see it, but I don't know, man. They have the running game, they have the passing, they have everything. They just blow the wad at the wrong time way too often. Way too often. I just don't know if they have the finishing power to get done. But time will tell. I'm rooting for him. I think, if it can't be the Seahawks, why not the Saints? My Dolphins were looking amazing this year, and then they looked terrible. And then they looked amazing, and then they looked terrible. It was like I keep saying they're not going to go anywhere until they get rid of freaking Tannehill. But, man, they keep looking like they want to climb that hill and crest the top, and then they just find a way to slide 3 steps back every damn time. Breaks my heart. But yeah, what's up, Jake? You going to be a Raiders fan when they come to Vegas? Be the man out there? Go check out some games? Do you check out any of the hockey games? Hockey is a sport I just can't get into. I love sports. Tennis and hockey are 2 things I just can't watch. It's just not my shtick. My man JD going off on the Chiefs. Yeah, Mahomes, get the hell out. Where did he come from? My God, just mind-blowing. He's on pace to break Manning's record for most fantasy points in a season. And that guy, 5 touchdowns a game is 5 touchdowns a game. Yes, Tannehill is a bum. Completely agreed. I'm a Dolphins bad now. They go between 7-9 and 9-7. Yeah, the Dolphins are irritating. Like I said, they get rid of Tannehill and they're going to go all the way. Patriots will find a way to misinterpret the rules to screw him over. Nah, Brady's done. Stick a fork in him. He's done. Absolutely. Oh, you do like them Golden Knights. Nice. Right on. Go see a few games out there. Check it out. That's pretty tight. Well, bada boom. I don't know. I don't know if I can do another taste on this one. We'll see how we feel here in a minute. But what it says, let's see if we can read this. House Greyjoy rules the Iron Islands and worships the drowned god. The Ironborn make their home on bleak and blustery isles off the west coast of Westeros, whose unforgiving, desolate location shapes their lives. Unable to subsist solely on rocky land, these reavers take to the sea to make their fortune amidst salt and smoke. They acquire their riches and with gold. Oh, they acquire their riches not with gold, but by paying the iron price. God, these words are so tiny. Let's see. Situated on the shores of the Isle of Skye, one of the more remote and rugged areas of Scotland, Talisker's layered flavors and signature maritime character are the results of its wave-battered shores. The western Isle of Skye is characterized by jagged peaks and windswept landscapes, which create this intense, smoky single malt Scotch with spicy, powerful, and sweet elements combined with maritime flavors. Bullshit. That's all I can say to that. There's nothing sweet about this. It is like gasoline. Oh my God. So bitter. But I love the tube. I like the way it comes out. I mean, that's pretty sick cracking. Like the way they did House Greyjoy, we do not so. And then all the bottles, the two that I have look pretty much identical. They just have the name and then the Kraken. Like this has the Kraken. Of course, Lannister's is going to have the lion. So pretty tight. But yeah, that's how much I got down last night, and it was not easy. I'll tell you what, it is bitter. But yeah, pretty cool little thing. I hate that, all they have to do is stick Game of Thrones on it, and my nerd ass is just like, yep, gotta have it, gotta get it, especially if it's alcohol. I don't know what, but yeah, I just got into collecting the bottles. I think I have all of them but one, and got to keep it coming. All right, here we are. House Lannister. This is a Lagavulin Irish single malt whiskey. It's aged 9 years. House Lannister, hear me roar. You already know. So yeah, we're about to get down to some of that. Kraken rum. Honestly, I'm kind of a rum snob. If it's not like, I drink Captain Morgan's and Captain Morgan's private stock. I don't like the Oakenheart or the Kraken or the Sailor Jerry's even. Like a lot of bars don't even have Captain anymore. They all want Sailor Jerry's because it's cheaper. And I mean, I can really taste the difference. Like if it's not Captain, I really don't like it. Like I haven't really tasted some of the more expensive ones. I know they have some really sick ones, but yeah, as far as like the mainstream ones, the only one I can really drink is Captain's. But oh, do I love it! I can drink the hell out of some Captain's. What's up? All right. I'm gonna have to get some ice for this one. I don't think I can drink it straight again. That was, I don't know. I probably will just to do it. But God, you guys don't know. It was so bitter last night. Like me and my girl, our faces were just like, it was not a pleasant experience. But hey, it's whiskey. What do you want? But this one's aged 9 years, supposed to be a little different. So we shall see. As one of the richest and oldest dynasties in the Seven Kingdoms, House Lannister will stop at nothing to retain its power, influence, and hold on the Iron Throne. This voracious intent is befittingly represented by a clawing lion on the house banner. If you cross them, you will indeed hear their thunderous and violent roar, which has left many houses in ruin. After all, a Lannister always pays his debts. The Lannisters' rise to the Iron Throne required years of meticulous calculation and tenacity, much like Lagavulin, whatever this is called, rise to legendary status, which has been over 200 years in the making. Lagavulin is a roaring single malt that leaves its intense smoky flavor on your palate. With every sip, the golden liquid recalls the Lannisters' riches, and it's best served neat or with a single drop of water. So how about that? Neat or with a single drop of water, because, So yeah, let's get some of that and get down. And why not get it on? Aged 9 years, I don't know. They make it sound a little better than the other one, so I have high hopes. I have high hopes. Boom, look at that. Got the lion, hear me roar, age 9 years, getting some with a get some. Oh, man. Hey, thanks for stopping in, Sly the Tank Benjamin. We will definitely check back in on the next one. It'll be a lot more Game of Thrones talking going on and theories and what we usually do. This is definitely a little outside the realm. Just got, like I said, got these new things and I said, let's share it with the community and taste them together. Whew. Oh, that's going to be bitter. My goodness. Oh, man, I do that all the time, Jake. Boy, that I have a feeling is going to taste a lot like the other one. And that scares me. Well, hey, let's do it. All right. Clean glass so we get the appropriate taste. Ooh, the Johnny Walker, White Walker is not too shabby, I'll tell you what. All right. Oh, my goodness. Dude, that smells so bitter. Yeah, whiskey's whiskey. It's not for the faint of heart. It's whiskey. It's real. But yeah, love the bottles. Really love the tubes. I don't know. I just nerd out on this stuff. I think that looks really tight. Says a little about them. But yeah, this Diageo guy is the cat that got with HBO and decided to put these 8 houses together. It's the start of them. So yeah, gonna just something new to collect. More bottles for me to go after. And I tell you what, they're not easy to find. They are sold out everywhere. But like I said, I found this little spot that has 6 of the 8 of them. So I'll at least be able to go get 4 more. And then I'll have to track down the Night's Watch and the Tyrell one. So, boom. Yeah, I'm running out of room back there on my little Game of Thrones altar. I'm going to have to get something figured out and find a little bigger space. It's getting way too cluttered. Look at all that shit. It's going to be hitting the dirt real soon. Hey, yo. I can just, like, breathing it. It's just sitting right here under my nose and just breathing it. It's bitter. My goodness. Woo. Yeah, Sailor Jerry's is rough, man. I'm not a fan of that stuff at all. It's just got a weird taste. And that Oakenheart, it's got a weird taste, too. Yeah, I mean, I guess if you were going to pick one, Kraken is definitely the best one out of all those. But I'm just a real big fan of Captain's. And Captain Morgan's private stock, you almost don't need Coke. Like, it's so smooth. It goes down a little too damn easy. Just a little too damn easy. Oh, what's up, everybody out there? I know they all say it. What are you guys thinking? Who's going to be the first main character death in season 8 when it comes around? Who's going to be the first one to bite the biscuit? It's going down. That's right. Only the captain. I love it. All right, here we go. It's Lannister time. I've been putting it off. Trying to build up my nerve. Stuff is gnarly. Oh, you can just smell the punishment that's coming. You really can. Ha! Bran the Bearded Builder. Nay. Nay. Danny will die in childbirth, but damn you, she don't need to die. This is my dragon you're talking about. Love me some Danny. To Danny, staying alive. Whew, it's gonna hurt. Water, remember, just water. Oh. I mean, it's a bit smoother, I have to admit, than the Greyjoys, but it's still got, I mean, it's like you can taste all the weird flavors they tried to put into it. It's, wow. What did this one guy explain it as? Let's see. Whew. So the nose, this cat went through and tasted all of them and rated all of them. And this one said the nose was classic Lagavulin here, banana and dried mango. I don't get any of that. Puffs of wet smoke, I get that. Sandalwood, incense, rich malt syrup, and that damp wool sweater you wore to a barbecue then left wadded up in your trunk. Yeah, I get all of that. It's punishing. It says the palate is very sweet and a little earthy up front with some dried banana, strong smoke, clove, burnt caramel, salty dark caramel, and lots of saline maritime goodness with mint cannabis and lanolin peeking through. The long finish is oddly cooling and refreshing with spearmint, eucalyptus, ash, and salt. Very fun. I don't know if I'd call it very fun. This is bitter, but yeah. That's pretty much spot on, JD. It's I won't be leaving my captain anytime soon. I know, right? That's what I was like. I was like, cannabis. Wait a minute, huh? I don't know about any cannabis in here, but definitely smells. It definitely that wet wool sweater you wore to a barbecue and then wadded up and left in your trunk. I could go there with it. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and. That's definitely cool thing about that is we'll be able to keep that around for a long time because I don't have to worry about drinking it. Oh, shit. I didn't give you a taste. I just put Coke in it. We'll have to pour you another little shot. Until a couple of my buddies that come over that are drinkers, and then it'll probably magically just be gone one day. But, yeah, that's... I don't know if I've had any weed drinks. I can't imagine it being super good. Unless you're inhaling it. I'm not the biggest fan of the taste. I don't like eating a bunch of edibles either. Plus the fact that I'm so hardcore eating it doesn't really do anything to me. Like I could eat 10 of everything and it really wouldn't affect me that much. Put me to sleep. I'd sleep hard that night. Yeah, but no way. Tyrion will live. Tyrion... I don't know. Does Tyrion, what's up, chat? What do you say? Does Tyrion live long enough to create the Insta-Light and get his vineyard and live happily ever after? That seems a little too fairy tale ending for my man George. I don't know if we get that. It'd be cool. But yeah, what's up, chat? Does Tyrion die or does he get to live on and create the Insta-Light and live happily ever after in his vineyard? What's going down with that? Yeah, so far I'm like, I don't know, because I know the Lannister ones. I mean, it is definitely smoother than the Greyjoy one, but it is still, if you're drinking for pleasure, I'm definitely all over that Johnny Walker, White Walker. That's definitely flavorful. If you're a diehard whiskey drinker, though, you might be into all these different tannins and flavors and weird, like, different notes that it kicks off. But for me, I'm just like, man, where is my captain's at? But yeah, I mean, still gonna get them, still want to have the bottles because I'm just a nerd like that. So that's how we're gonna get down. Ooh. Oh, Jake Cruz thinks Tyrion is going to live. Tyrion is the color of royalty. Doubt it's a coincidence. So if he does live, do you think, because I kind of think that Danny and Jon are going to have twins and the twins will be split up just like Jon is a twin and he was split up. And I think Tyrion will end up raising one of those twins with Cersei's child. I think that's how it's going to go down. So Tyrion will live and create his Insta-Light and have his little vineyard, and he will raise Jon and Dany, one of Jon and Dany's kids, and Cersei's kid. I think that's going to happen. He said, "Oh dear." That's how it's going down. And then Melisandre's going to come back and magically put some kind of stick on my man Grey Worm and give him like one night of happiness and success, and he's going to get Missandei with child. And Missandei and Grey Worm are going to have a baby, magical baby. And it won't be quite as gnarly as Melisandre's last magical babies, but he will be the truth. Believe that. It's going down for real. That's how it's going down. Oh, Melisandre is definitely going to be, she's going to be a huge factor in what's going down. Because I don't necessarily believe that she's out there really for the faith anymore. I think she's just as lost and out and basically gone out of the faith as Thoros is. You know, he's basically a disgraced priest out there just kicking it with the bros. So I think that Melisandre is the same way, and she's just out there basically doing her own thing at this point. I think she went back to Ashai and got put on a different path, and she might be the one guiding a lot more than we think. Not everything in the whole story, but a lot more than she thinks. Melisandre is Lightbringer? No. Dany and Jon's kid will be Lightbringer because he's going to kill. He's basically, his sword poked Dany, got her pregnant, and that pregnancy is going to kill her. So that's basically your Nisa fucking situation going down. That's how that's going to work out, in my opinion. Oh, yeah. 1-1's back. You already know. Just ask. We got the ridiculousness ready to come. But it's not ridiculous because that's how a lot of it is going to play out in the end. So many people are going to come back at the very end of this and be like, holy shit, you were right. I'm going to be like, I tried to tell you. On more than not, I think. Oh, yeah, it's coming. Don't think so, but she may temper a sword, maybe. Probably not. She's just a priest. Nope, Bran. Not even books. Why the others back so soon? Soon? It's been like hundreds of years, hasn't it? It's not really soon. But yeah, Melisandre knows about the others and all that shit's coming. Shit, for all I know, she might be the one who summoned them. Because she's against Bloodraven, and the others were trying to break into Bloodraven's cage to kill him, and in the show they did. So wouldn't that put her on the side of the White Walkers? Maybe she's the one from Ashai. She whipped up a spell and woke them back up. Just show you all the stuff. Uh-oh. Why are the others back so soon? They are the opening, so why are they back? Yeah, it's obviously a huge deal. I mean, the very first thing they show you when the show opens is that White Walker scene. Most people even forget about that. But yeah, in the book and the show, that's the first opening. So dance with me. That is absolutely going down. What is 8 to 10,000 going on? Got some shit happening in the chat. Where's the 1 True David? I'm shocked we haven't seen him. Where's that cat at? He's usually always out there. The Raven Man himself. He's always putting out them ravens, letting people know what's what and where everybody's at. Magic came back into the world with the birth of dragons, plus the wall was part of the pact. Wildlings live north of the wall, which breaks the pact. Definitely kind of about that theory a little bit, for sure. DJ, I talk only books. Can't follow the show too much. Yeah, I mean, if you're going to go deep, you definitely want to be going on the book side because the show has definitely taken its own path. Appreciate both of them, though. But yeah, if you want to go into the theories, it's best to go books, I think. Years since the White Walkers have returned. I would argue the magic was back before, I think you were going to say there, then because the others were back way before the dragons. They were, but they weren't. It was basically the red comet that brought it back, wasn't it? Isn't that what brought the magic back? Weren't all the magic the candles started glowing again, and there's a lot more magic in the world the second that red comet hit? So isn't the red comet kind of what brought it all back? JD says, I'm all about slamming D&D. Oh, they did their thing. They just checked out, man. They weren't expecting it to be the biggest hit on the planet ever to be created. They just wanted to get in, do their thing. Now they got all this money. They want to go do some stupid shit and fail at a few things. But you can't blame them for that. This is taking up, what, a decade of their life? Like, eat, sleep, drink Game of Thrones, which for all of us, that's fine. But, they weren't all about it like that. So I give it to them. They want to get out, do their own thing. I can't be mad. I appreciate that they brought what they did because they brought my favorite show of all time. And I did not start reading the books until after I saw an episode. Can't remember if it was one episode or two episodes. My girl was like, it's a book series, right? And I was like, oh. She's like, yeah, you want it? I was like, yeah. She got the first book, and I was insta-sprung. Absolutely insta-sprung. And the rest is history. Bada boom, bada bing. Ooh, ooh. What's up? What was everybody else's favorite Santa gift that they got this year? What'd you guys get that tickled your fancies? Oh, shit, we got King McKay in the house. What's good, King? Good to see you out there. Hope Santa was well to you and yours this year. Does the comet bring the dragons or the dragons the comet? It would have to be the comet bringing the dragons since it was around so far before them. I'm going to have to go with that. Feel the love. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Is Marwyn going to finally make an appearance in the last season, or is that just going to be a book thing? Because obviously he's about to be a big deal. Marwyn the Mage and his magic is going to be bringing like some Melisandre type shit. Faux show. It's like, when's the last time everybody's even read the books? It's like, I've gone through the books 3 times. Well, I went through Storm of Swords, through Dance the 3rd time, but I didn't read the first 2. But, man, it's like I got to almost basically go through and do that all again. But I might wait till the season's over just to kind of see how that ends and then get back into Die Hard books and see where it goes from there. Keep the community alive. Keep going with our theories and videos and keep people entertained after the season's gone and there's no more shows to do reviews on or HBOs to fall back on. It's like, nope, you got to bring in knowledge of the book. Time to go deep down the rabbit hole again. Oh, dude, there's nothing. I mean, yeah, that's where I get my nerd on is going into the Game of Thrones books. You can't read them enough. There's so much shit in there. Every time you read them, you're going to see something new like, oh, my God. And every time you read it, you're going to know so much more that you're going to have a completely different outlook on it. You're like, I wasn't even thinking of that the first time I read it. But now, of course, that, and that all makes sense. They all tie in together. God, I love that book. Those books. Ooh, here we go. Getting warmed up. That is, actually, I gotta say, that is a lot smoother than the Kraken, the Greyjoy one. It still just got those weird aftertastes. Can't bring myself to reread it again for the 8th time, so I'm on the Stormlight arc. JD said, I have read my fill. On to the next one. Yeah, the spinoff series will be dope. That'll be pretty sick. It'll be so a prequel, but not really a prequel, but a total prequel. I mean, yeah, it's off the same thing. It's just not going to have any of the same characters. So yeah, for sure. But yeah, that'll be pretty tight. The Long Night. That's good. That's the spinoff, right? The Long Night. That'll be pretty tight. Get some White Walker action. The CGI should be ridiculous. There should be plenty of giants just ripping and running. That'll be killer. Because the giants were ruling shit back then. I mean, obviously, how could they not be? But in a peaceful way. Like, don't start nothing, won't be nothing. As long as G.O.T makes more money, content will come. You are 1,000 with that, King. 100%. Yeah. Oh yeah. How much of the Game of Thrones community do you think gets taken over? I mean, obviously a big part of it's going to be how long it takes for once this season ends for the spinoff to jump up, but how much of the community comes with it? Like, is it like, okay, that was Game of Thrones and I'm over it? Do you lose 50%, 60% of them? Or is it just leave everybody wanting more? And do we keep 85% of the people like jumping right into the long night and, staying with it just as diehard as they were in Game of Thrones? Because, a year and a half, we'd go back and forth having to wait for this freaking thing. And they're not going to have to start off slow like they did because they didn't know it was going to be this big of a hit. So they started off slow. But they had such great content to build off of. They don't really have so much content in the next one, so that'll be interesting to see which way they go. Because you just know there's no way they're as good at writers as George. So it'll be interesting to see where they take it. But obviously, we'll all be there. Can't lose me. Can't lose what you lost 4 seasons ago. Yeah, I took a left turn, but hey, I just held on tight for the ride. I was one of the people that was like, okay, the books are this and the show is this, and they are 2 completely different things, and that's just the way I've gone about it ever since, and it's kept me sane. It's like the show is not the book; it's its own thing. So as long as you appreciate them for 2 completely different stories, then it's all good. But yeah, I still don't think. Yeah, I still don't think D&D got it right with the whole John situation. That's still not. As far as I'm concerned, I'm still holding out. That situation is still not. I'm not buying the bullshit they did. I think that's just what they came up with. George didn't deny it. I'm just saying I don't think he okayed it or approved it. I think he just fucking, oh, that's what you think? Nice. Yeah, good call. But yeah, I don't think they're right at all because there's just no way. None of that shit makes sense. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. I think if George wins a winner out before the spinoff comes, the hype on the universe will probably be just as high as ever, even higher than now. Probably, unless the book's a bust. I think that's. I hear that's what's taking him so long is he's afraid the book's gonna flop. He knows there's so much hype, it's impossible to live up to. I mean, it would literally have to be the greatest book ever written. I mean, there's no way it can live up to the hype that it's built. So as long as if he can understand that, just go in like, man, just write your book. We're all your fans, we're here for a reason because we do appreciate what you're writing. So just write your shit. We'll be here. We'll read it. It'll all be good. But yeah, I hear that's kind of one of the biggest reasons it's not out yet because he's so afraid it's not going to live up to what it should be. It's like, man, don't sweat the small shit. Just put it out. Keep it moving. You got more to write. Got Dream of Spring after that, and I don't think he's going to be done with that. I think by the time just Dream of Spring comes out, they're going to need like another Silmarillion after that just to really wrap everything up and put a bow on it. So yeah, I'm not buying it. Oh, the Forsaken chapter, of course. Yeah, that's a great one. Everybody loves that one. Just as dirty and gnarly as it gets. Like that takes it in a whole different direction. It got dark quick in the Forsaken chapter. Have you seen the video? Can the Winds of Winter fit into the Winds of Winter? It explains one problem George may be facing. No, I have not seen that one. Is that one you made? We'll have to check it out. Everybody, if you have not, definitely check out Ken McCabe. He puts out some great shit. Check out his channel. Get on it. It's the full story I'm concerned with, not a single book. Absolutely. See, that's what I'm talking about, Jake. It's like, man, even if he does flub this one up a little bit, you got the spring of, you got spring right around the corner that you can make it up with. So, and it'll probably be the same situation, like Feast for Crows and Dance of Dragons was. He'll probably write one long-ass book and then just have to split it in half to the 2 books. Same situation. Right on. Yeah, we'll definitely have to check that out. Got to keep in mind, Martin doesn't decide when a book is published. His editor, yeah, but they can't. The editors and publishers can't do shit until he gives them the content to do something with. And I do not believe that has been done. My man is taking his sweet ass time. George Martin is not your bitch. That was so sweet. More concerned about the show. I don't see how you finish. Yeah, that's what everybody's talking about, Jake. How the hell do you wrap that up in 6 episodes? You don't. I don't care how long they make them. You don't. They cut out so much. And that's, again, it's just part of it being a completely different show. It's a completely different story at this part. And they're going to wrap up and leave some cliffhangers and leave some shit open and just do what they do. And that'll be that. Probably like a Sopranos type of ending. Just fade to black and make up your own fucking ending, which would be bullshit. That'll irritate me. Admiral Kurd, right on. Have to check that out. Never heard of him. What the wins a winner brings the others, but we are left nothing but a dream of spring. Not getting the final battle we all expect. It would be the first time we ended the book. Yeah, I don't know. You got to have the epic battle. I mean, that's coming. That's part of it. I think that happens in the wins. I think the wins is going to be mainly about the battle. Dream of Spring is going to be everybody dead but Tyrion and Jaime. Jaime's just going to be on a horse walking around, looking at just the pilfered sights, wondering where it all went wrong. If the episodes were 10 hours each, I'd be, yeah, right? Wouldn't that be sick? I'd sit there and watch them. Hell yeah, King. 10, 11, 12, I don't give a fuck. All the Game of Thrones you can handle. Put it in front of me. I'll be there. I'll be there. Absolutely. So if you can get a dead mountain brought back to life, why couldn't you get an arm and sew it back on and have it come back to life? Like, why is Jaime got to be walking around with just this gold lump on his hand? Like, if you can bring an entire body back to life, why can't my man Qyburn sew on an arm and bring just the arm back to life? What's up with that? Jaime needs a sword hand back. It's bullshit. Man, all limping around, everything's all backwards and opposite to him. That ain't right. He was the greatest. He was the greatest. The show might not make into the Dream of Spring. The show's not going to come close, I don't think. I think it ends at the final battle with the wins a winner and what babies make it through and live on to be the next kings, basically. And that'll be the next go-round if they decide to pick it up from there. And then Arya going to see what's west of Westeros because she just got bored at Winterfell. That's how they'll end it. It'll be Arya on a ship going west of Westeros to see what's out there. It'll be a big cheesy line, too, with her talking to Sansa. No, my fate's out there. I need to see what's west of Westeros. And then it'll fade to black, and that'll be it. It'll be terrible. I mean, can they make it good enough for everybody to be happy, no matter what they do? Everybody's going to be bitching about something. Oh, why didn't they do this? Why didn't they? I mean, you're never going to make everybody happy, so it'll be cool to see how they end it. Oh, we got some agreement. Arya checking out the west. What's west of Westeros? I don't know. Actually, I'd like that for just the cheesy Hollywood ending. But in truth, doesn't Jon have to find Arya dead in the snow? Was it Ned or Jon who said something about that they were going to find Arya dead in the snow with her needle or some shit like something. See, that's why I got to go back and read it. But yeah, one of them said that. So I think Arya fighting the White Walkers ends up frozen and dead in a snowbank somewhere. That's how she goes out. But man, yeah, that's right. It was Jon who said it. So yeah, basically, I don't think we're going to get to see Arya go sailing anywhere. She's going to be dead in a snowbank, frozen solid. Yup. I hate to say it, but it has been written. It is known. See Bran calling out the chapters and shit. My man, my people. I love it. Just getting down. Like, dude, there is knowledge, and then there's like, okay, yeah, that's what's written on the thing, but did you not think about this, this, and this when they said that? It's like, it's so fun to go just deep, deep, deep down the rabbit hole. Martin has said he can't kill Arya. His wife would divorce him. But yeah, wasn't that the wife that already divorced him that said that? So aren't we good there? Wasn't that like his first wife that did that shit? Said he wasn't allowed to kill Arya? Oh, yeah, dude. Arya's the shit. Who doesn't love Arya? You think every one of those Freys in the hall deserved to die? What if some of them were just there by marriage and just kind of had to do it, but weren't even part of the killing or the planning or the plotting? Did they deserve to get poisoned and die too? I don't know. There's a lot of people she took out in that hall. Frey Pie Hall. Brand says, I've been deeper than most. Oh, you need to get down on one of our streams. We take it way down. Coming straight out of left field. Absolutely. Holy shit. Yeah, we're definitely, like I said, this is one of the slower times of the year for me. So definitely be coming back on here and playing a lot more and getting down, having fun. And we will be coming up with the crazy theories, I promise you. So yeah, I hope to definitely see you back here when we do that because we do go deep. Definitely. But yeah, I just wanted to come on here and show some of the Santa swag, see how everybody did for Christmas, make sure everybody's having a happy holidays, kind of show the new Game of Thrones scotches we got out. Like I said, we got 2 of the 8, so when they come out, we'll be showing off the new bottles and seeing what's up and doing the taste test. Hopefully they get better and better because, hey, yeah. But yeah, I definitely want to thank everybody for coming out tonight and hanging out. And again, we will be doing this more and more often because 'tis the season and 'tis the time. So everybody have a very happy holidays. If I don't see or hear from you, have a very happy New Year's. Be safe out there and enjoy it while you can. So until the next time, everybody have a great one. And until we see next time, game on.